and welcome back to another review video. This one has me questioning my life choices of what I signed up for. It is the ElectriBrite Epilator hair removal. I guess remover. I just read it off the box, but I think when I agreed to this, I assumed an epilator was like a little electric razor. Not quite. Not quite. Imagine my surprise when it arrived and I saw these things. I was like, what the heck is that? I'm like, oh boy, what did I sign up for? But if I'm nothing else in this world, I am good on my word. So we're doing this anyway, even though I'm quaking in my boots right now, kind of scared of it. So, global voltage, 100 volts to 240 VAC, 50, 60 hertz, great for travel, has a smart light on it, light illuminates hard to see hairs, limited number of discs, reduce the skin sensation to avoid discomfort. Well, that would be great, because from the look of it, it looks quite scary, but hopefully that will work to my benefit and it won't be that bad. Hopefully it'll be better than those waxing videos went. I'm not doing those again. But this, I am at least willing to give this a shot. Slender design gives a perfect reach even for sensitive areas. That I will not be doing. I will be testing this on my ankle, thank you very much. Where I'm like, you know, even if it hurts, I'll be able to tolerate it there. And from there, I'll gauge if on my personal time I'd like to try it elsewhere, but we'll start with an ankle and just, you know. Okay, so ergonomic design, epilate anywhere, anytime, ideal for all skin types, gives you a perfect reach, reduces pulling of sensitive skin, limited number of discs, reduce the skin sensation to avoid discomfort, great for travel, easy to clean. So they're showing it all these ways on here. I'm noticing nobody's using it on an ankle, but somebody is using it on a calf, so that's close enough. They're showing it on chins, armpits, bikini lines, and a calf, and I'm like, oh, and also on fingers. I'm like, I'm sticking with the ankle, thanks. Thanks. I'm not gonna do a whole leg. I'm just gonna do a little strip on an ankle, just to test, you know. And I let the hair grow out a bit. So, fair warning, content warning, it kind of is, it's gross right now. I'm looking forward to being able to shave proper after this video, but it's not normally this bad. Just let that be known. So, let's go ahead and open this. This contains an epilator, a cleaning brush, power cord, pouch, and instruction booklet. Oh, looks like that pouch is going to be cute. I looked on Amazon to see what the pricing is on this. It's about $32 right now, so that's not terrible. Oh, it's like wait. The pouch is like just underneath the plastic with the manual. I'm like, oh. And so is the brush apparently. So, not gonna lie, that is a cute bag. An itty-bitty little brush. It looks very similar to the brush that I have to clean my clothes steamer, just smaller. Probably same kind of idea, too. And then in here we have the scariness. So, removes unwanted hair from legs, face, underarms, bikini line, and other sensitive areas. Yeah, no. We're not going to use it that way, personally. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Congratulations on your purchase! This epilator has been designed specifically for epilating the underarms and arms. Its precision epilating head is tailored for hair removal in the underarms. Yeah, no, I'm like, no, that sounds way too painful. Nope. Its design ensures convenient handling. It gives you superior performance in epilation, providing you with perfect and long-lasting smoothness in a pleasant way. Hairs are removed by the root and grow back thinner and less visible. I will attest there's something to that, because even plucking them one by one with tweezers does often accomplish that. And this is also why I'm choosing an ankle, because I very foolishly, as a teenager, years and years ago, plucked like a little strip on one leg just to see how far I could get with it before I tapped out, was like, no, this hurts too much. It's never grown back ever. I have like this awkward just patch on one ankle that hair never grows on. So there's definitely something to be said for that. At least for me. Enjoy perfect, long-lasting, smooth skin with this cordless epilator, even in sensitive or hard-to-reach areas. General description, blah, 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 blah. Danger. Keep the appliance dry. Don't take it in the shower. Don't take it in the bath. It's not one of those. Do not use the appliance near or over a wash basin or bath filled with water. Again, do not put near water. You'll fry. Do not use the appliance in the... They are really pounding that point home. In the bath or the shower to avoid leakage or electric shock. Do not connect the power cord and power supply during cleaning up this appliance. I could see some people making the mistake without it being spelled out, but that's still pretty common sense. But I mean, for liability, I understand why the warning has to be there. Do not disassemble. Warning, do not use the appliance if the unit or power cord is damaged or broken. This appliance is not intended for use by persons, including children with reduced physical, sensory, or mental capabilities, or lack of experience and knowledge, unless they have been given supervision or instruction concerning use of the appliance by a person responsible for their safety. I have no experience or knowledge on this, so we're just gonna throw caution to the wind on that one. Children should be... I'm not a child, so that doesn't matter. Caution! The epilator is intended for epilating the underarms and arms, but can also be used to epilate the bikini line, the upper lip... Oh, God, ow, 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 ow. The chin and hard or reach areas, such as knees and ankles. Ha! Ha ha! There it is! They said ankles. Thank you. Thank you! Alright then, I am using it as prescribed by the instructions. Anyway, so, let's see here. Do not use the epilator for any other purpose. For hygienic reasons, the appliance should only be used by one person. To prevent damage and injuries, keep the running epilator away from scalp hair. Oh my God, who would do that? Oh! Eyebrows, eyelashes, clothes, threads, cords, brushes, etc. Do not use the appliance on irritated skin or skin with varicose veins, rashes, spots, moles with hairs or wounds without consulting your doctor first. I mean, that's probably good advice. I could see some people not knowing that one. People with a reduced immune response or people who suffer from diabetes, hemophilia, or immunodeficiency should also consult their doctor first. That last one, whoops! Your skin may become a little red and irritated the first few times you use the appliance. In rare cases, epilating in sensitive areas may also cause bleeding points. Well, again, this is an ankle. I'm not too worried about it bleeding, thankfully. This phenomenon is absolutely normal and quickly disappears. As you use the appliance more often, your skin gets used to epilation, skin irritation decreases, and regrowth becomes thinner and softer. If the irritation has not disappeared within 3 days, we advise you to consult a doctor. This is where I'm like, I'll give it a shot. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm thinking, and maybe I'll get brave enough to use it under here, but that ain't gonna be today. But I think that's about the only other place I would be brave enough to even try it. But, anyway. Charging. Recharge the epilator before using. Do not connect to the direct power during using. Okay, see, I'm glad I read the instructions because I would have just plugged it in and left it plugged in during using. Please use the epilator after the recharge process has completed. Epilator can be used around 30 minutes continuously after fully charged with 8 to 10 hours. Oh my God! No offense, but that's like a long time to charge for not much payoff, but okay. I used to have an electric shaver in my teens that was much the same way. I understand. Still a pain in the butt, but I understand. Before you start epilating, note, always clean the epilator before the first use. When you use the appliance for the first time, we advise you to try it out on an area with only light hair growth to get accustomed to the epilation process. Ha! Well, we're not doing that. We advise you to epilate before going to bed at night, as skin irritation usually disappears overnight. We're not doing that! It's the middle of the day, but it's an ankle, so I don't care. Epilation is easier just after taking a bath or shower. Make sure your skin is completely dry when you start epilating. Well, I am literally putting this on hard mode, making this as difficult for myself as possible, because didn't just freshly get out of there. Will survive, I'm sure. Make sure your skin is clean, entirely dry, and free from grease. Do not use any deodorant, makeup, or cream before you start epilating. Epilation is easier and more comfortable when the hair has the optimum length of 4 to 5 millimeters. If the hairs are longer, we recommend that you shave first and epilate the shorter regrowth hairs after approximately 1 week. I grew this out for like 3 weeks leading up to this, because I was scared to do the thing. And I don't know what 4 to 5 millimeters looks like, but it's probably longer than that. Oops. As your hair grows in different cycles, it is best to epilate a few days in a row when you start epilating. This will help you to remain stubble-free longer because your hairs will start regrowing in the same cycle and pace. During epilation, while epilating, stretch your skin with your free hand. This lifts up the hairs and helps minimize the pulling sensation. Rub your skin to lift the short hairs. For optimum performance, place the epilating head on the skin at an angle of 90 degrees with the on-off side pointing in the direction in which you are going to move the appliance. Guide the appliance across the skin against the direction of hair regrowth in a slow, continuous movement without exerting any pressure. On some areas, hair may grow in different directions. In this case, it may be helpful to move the appliance in different directions to achieve optimal results. If you sweat during epilation, dab your skin dry with a soft cloth. What about if you bleed? No, I'm kidding. After epilation, use a soft deodorant without alcohol or a special deodorant. I'm guessing that's for underarms. To relax the skin, we advise you to apply a moisturizing cream immediately after epilation or a few hours after epilation, depending on what is better for your skin. Regular use of an exfoliating sponge or cream during showering 24 hours after epilation helps to prevent ingrown hair, as the gentle scrubbing action removes the upper skin layer and fine hair can get through to the skin surface. Well, I do that, so alright. Using the epilator. Goodness. I'm so scared. I'm so scared, guys. Use the epilator to epilate the underarms, the bikini line, the upper lip, the chin, and hard to reach areas. Thoroughly clean the area to be epilated. This is literally like the same thing. Yeah, this is honestly the same thing. Oh, this is just giving tips for like specific areas. Is there anything for ankles? Not really. Cleaning and maintenance. Never immerse the epilator in water or any other liquid, nor rinse it under the tap. No shit, that's why you gave us a brush. Never use scouring pads, abrasive cleaning agents, or aggressive liquids such as petrol or acetone. Who's doing that? Who is doing that to where that has to be a warning? My god. People, you need to chill. Not the people writing this, the people who made that be a warning in the first place. Make sure the epilator is switched off before you start to clean it. Clean the appliance after each use to ensure better performance. Clean the epilator regularly by removing loose hairs with a cleaning brush. Do not switch the appliance on while brushing. Clean the appliance with a dry cloth. Problem: poor epilating results. Cause: you move the epilator in the wrong direction. Solution: move the appliance against the direction of the hair growth with the on-off button pointing in the direction. Let's see. You place the epilating on the skin at the wrong game. Like, yeah, none of these are really like applying. So, okay. We're gonna go in. They said to clean it first. So now we clean it first. Got a nice cord length there. We've got this guy. I mean, it feels good in the hand ergonomically. That's where you plug it in. Whoa! Apparently it already has some charge in it. Check it out. Wow. Okay, so that eliminates one step. We apparently don't need to charge it. It already is charged. But it did say to clean first, so alright. Let's clean it with our little bitty brush. I don't know what we're cleaning, but just in case. I don't think there's anything in there to clean, but okay. We'll call it a day. So, alright. Tell you what. We'll move into the other room where there's a better setup to set up my tripod than right here, because there's really nowhere for me to put my foot up to do this. So we'll go in the other room and reconvene in just a minute. Okay, so we got the piano bench here that I'm going to put my leg on as I do this. Probably scoot it in a little closer so we can actually see what we're doing. Grab the epilator. Yeah, okay, that's something along those lines. I'll keep my socks on though. Ew, girl, nasty, nasty. Nasty, nasty. So, alright. We're going in. That's actually out. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Ow. Don't know how I feel about that. But then again, I'm also a wuss. I will say, it's not as bad as I was expecting. But you do have to go over each area quite a few times to get all the hairs. Okay, let us examine what we've got so far. There's like a few stragglers, but actually that's... Okay, there's some of them that like busted off near the roots, but... Okay, that's... I'll do a little more. That's not nearly as painful as I was expecting, so I mean, that's, you know, something at least, because I thought this was going to hurt way worse, and I would assume probably the bigger versions of these probably do, in fact, hurt way worse. So, let's go back in, try and get those missed stragglers. Let's take a look again now at what we got. Okay, that's actually really not that bad. Not that bad at all. Can you guys see? Well, let us ignore the hairy beast situation up here that I will short order be fixing, but let's see. Okay, can we see now? That's nice and smooth. Pretty red because I'm irritated, but that's not that bad. That's very smooth. Okay. I mean, that thing works. It takes a little time, for sure. But that little guy works, not gonna lie. So, okay, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad. You know, as timid as I am of it, I could see myself potentially getting brave enough to use it on the chin. As I get a few little one-offs under here, but they annoy the crap out of me. And usually I have to fight for days with tweezers to find where they are. I can feel them with my finger, but I can never actually get a hold of them. Yeah, I could see myself actually using it there. I don't think I'd get brave enough with the underarms or the bikini line. That's just too sensitive for me, but I could see myself doing it on the chin, sure. So let's go back to the other room. Okay, so what are my thoughts on this little guy? Now that I've actually used it, I see the potential. I do see the potential for it. I mean, honestly, it legit, even as like a big old baby with pain, it's not that bad. The waxing hurt way worse than this does. This I would equate to like little rubber band snaps, but like not even like a normal rubber band, but like a really skinny rubber band. Like, and by the time your brain registers that, ow, it's already gone and passed. Although you're on to like the next one, but I mean, and some of it you don't feel, some of them you do. It's weird. It's weird. I was like, okay, there's like no rhyme or reason to which ones of these I'm feeling and which ones of these I'm not. Very strange. Very strange. But it did leave the skin hella smooth, to be fair. So it did its job. Again, I don't have anything under here right now to test it on, but I mean, I guess whenever I do next, I'll try that. No shame here, you know, we're all human, we all got imperfections, but anyways, yeah, I mean, I can see where people who are into this would find this useful, and especially if, like, the bigger ones are more painful. Like, yeah, go for the less painful one. It takes a little longer, but I have a feeling that the results are a lot longer lasting than just shaving, because it is yoinking them out, so with that in mind, for that, hell yeah. And I mean, you compare it to like the price of like an electric shaver, it's like basically the same thing. So do you want to take that time and have to do it again in a couple days? Like every couple days? Or do you want to get one of these and have it last a heck of a lot longer and eventually get it probably so thin, or if you're like me to where it probably won't even grow back and just be one and done? I think it could be worth it. I think it could, depending on your needs and what you're wanting to use it for. I mean, I can't speak pain-wise on the more sensitive areas, and I just, there's no amount of money in the world that could make me be like, yeah, I'm totally gonna go after the pits with that, or the bikini. Nope. Too big a baby. But here, sure, I will try that when it grows a little bit, but I just have nothing there right now to test. Otherwise, I would have done that too. But yeah, at least on an angle, that was nothing. I mean, if I thought it wouldn't look really terrible having like a random bald patch on my arm, I would have tested it there, because I do have hairy arms, but again, given my track record of hair doesn't come back on me once it's been plucked usually, let's not create a weird spot like I did on that one leg years ago. At least now the two ankles will be matching if it doesn't come back. So I very intentionally chose that spot with that in mind, in case it works, you know, at least they'll look the same. But anywho, yeah, I would say give it a shot if this is something you're interested in, if this is something you're looking for a solution for, but also be warned that I don't think you could manage to do your entire legs with this. At least not in one sitting. I think the battery would die long before that point. This is for like little small areas. So keep that in mind. It's not a replacement for like a normal razor, but if you're using it on just small areas, oh hell yeah, this thing does work. And I actually surprisingly did like the light on it. I wasn't expecting that to even have any bearing on anything, but I was like, oh, that's actually kind of nice having that there as like a little guide light. Okay, I see you. So yeah, I think it's worth it. As scared as I was to try this thing, now I'm glad that I did the thing. Now I feel dumb for putting it off as long as I did, but anyway. Yeah, they've been waiting for me to review. The brand that sent me this has been waiting for like a solid month for this review. Not sponsored. My thoughts, I'm pretty sure, are clearly my own. Especially for how hard I've been riffing on it. Definitely my own thoughts. Thank you. But, yeah, I'm gonna include the links down in the description if you're interested in one. And if this doesn't apply to you, then have a giggle at my hairy legs that I grew out literally just for this video. So, anyways. I know what I'll be doing after this. going and shaving them properly. But anyway, that is it for this one, guys. So as usual, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already and you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more, it's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, till next time, see ya.